Have you heard of Need for Speed No Limits for the iPhone?
I have heard of this.
Didn't you show me this?
I
Oh,
downloaded
I
it.
hate it.
I haven't played it because I assume it's probably you get to like play as many races as you like,
No,
but
you
you
can't.
can't upgrade your car.
You can't. Okay, so you have to fuel your car first of all, so you can only play a certain amount.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to
fuel your car?
freaking car. Yes.
Okay, no. In
You have
what
fuel for
in
your
what
car.
Need for Speed universe have you ever had to put gas in your fucking car?
It's realistic, guys.
No, fuck that noise.
It's
Need for Speed Pro. Okay, well,
Not,
they
not
didn't.
wait for speed.
They didn't bring. They didn't bring back the
Title episode.
with
Wait for Speed.
Wait for Speed.
That's the title of this episode for sure.
Even though we're talking about Battlefront the entire time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay, Wait for Speed.
wait for Speed. Battlefront.
Speed.
Battlefront. Wait for Speed. That's there you go. Battlefront Wait for Speed.
Because I remember Pro Street, an older game.
Oh, I
Every
remember that
time
one.
you smashed your car, you had to pay for the damages you've done to your car.
Yeah.
They didn't put that in the game, which is
Well,
actually surprising because I thought they'd bring that back. But yeah, like for an easy race, okay, you have the fuel is like 10. There's 10 fuels.
Okay.
1 is for an easy race, 2 is for a medium race, and like 3 is for a hard
Oh,
race. But
I
even
see.
every time you retry, you have to use another fuel.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
No, I it's kind of like credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got screwed because they actually they have events where you can actually win this like super beefy car, but like you have to go through like 12 chapters,
Yeah.
and like every time you go through it, you get to a point where it's like, oh, your car isn't fast enough. Here, go to the loading docks, and you go to loading docks, and it's like, hey, want to spend 100 gold to randomly get an item? And like, okay, or you could wait 10 minutes and get a free item every 10 minutes, and it's like. It's so free to play. So yeah, you basically the game is designed so that you have to pay to keep going
That's
with it. But it's
I figured that it was
Yeah.
a pay to keep going somehow.
but it's pushed
not
hard
aware
on
of how
you.
stupid.
yeah.
It's pushed hard on you. Like you're so like back in the old Need for Speed
Okay,
games.
so do you actually can you wait and your car will be refueled?
yeah, you can. Yeah, but
So
it's like
you just you play your 5 races that you can play.
yeah.
And then you put it down and
Yeah,
you
wait,
come
like 12
back
hours
like
for another
12
10
hours later.
yeah, 10 minutes
Doesn't
is
it, like
one,
Candy Crush
one
do
fuel.
that? Something like
Yeah.
that?
Every game's doing that
Okay,
now.
so that's
that's true.
that's not awful. It's
It is awful.
no, but it's not the worst. Like it's not like okay, you can do as much racing as you can, but if you want a better car, you've got to give us $20.
No, it's they
Or
make it
it's their way of
worse.
saying, hey, you played too much. You might want to go back to regular life and do things and come back later.
No, like that's up to the you to take as.
Yeah.
But some people are not.
Yeah. It's really bad. Like it's actually like when free to play, I can't talk, first started happening, I was like, I hope they don't make a game where you have to wait or pay to do anything. It's essentially like, let's say if Super Mario Brothers was the Need for Speed wait for Speed free to play style, it would be like you would need to pay money to up to every time you jump, basically. That would be the perfect analogy. And there's
Well,
there's
not
like
really.
so
It's-
many.
it's credits to race basically. So it
Yeah.
would be credits to play
Again.
a life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
So
there's,
you die and then you go, okay, well, here's another credit. I have to now wait another 20 minutes before it gets replenished.
Yeah,
There's lots of games like that.
but then they take it a bit further with the they have what's it called, events that happen. So they give you a car and you have to beat all the events before in a small amount of time, like maybe like a day or 2 days.
Sure.
And then you can keep the car. But the thing is, you're putting like in-game currency into the car to upgrade the car. So if you don't finish the series, then you lose everything, all the money you put into that car.
Whoa.
It's
that's
really
messed up.
harsh. Yeah, it's really bad.
That's
it's
harsh.
It's getting stupid. Like EA is kind of just getting a little greedy.
Aren't all
And,
companies doing that though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They're
true.
not the only ones.
And it's like there's like gold and there's what's it called? There's like visual points, which is what you use to like upgrade the visual of your car. Like back in the day, it was just dollars. Everything was just dollars. You want to pay for a new body kit? There you go. Pay in-game dollars that you earned from playing the game. But now it's like you want a spoiler? You got to pay 12,000 visual points. You want to buy some visual points? Here's 100 for $50.
Yikes.
Do you really want to play? Keep playing, you greedy. It's so stupid. And the game runs like crap on the iPhone 5.
Well, I'm sure it's.
So.
Oh
yeah.
well, whatever.
Oh, and
so I'll delete that then.
And the races are like literally 30 seconds long. I'm not even kidding. Do a race. It's 30 seconds long.
I'll do a race right now.
And there's no driving skill involved. It's just like turn here. Oh, I win.
You actually have to turn your iPad or iPhone.
There's 3 different control options. There's the tilt, the classic. Then there's the on-screen thing where you can like move your thumb left and right.
Right.
And then they got like tap the left side of the screen to turn left and tap right. And then they have swipe up is nitrous, and then swipe down is
some more content. Son of
What, handbrake?
Swipe down is drift.
Oh.
And
so the handbrake.
Basically, there is no brake. Actually, there actually is no brake.
I'm sorry.
You have the need for speed. Come on.
Unless you're waiting for it.
No, you know what? And like the Need for Speed games, I don't think I ever really used the brake unless it was the handbrake.
No, they actually in Pro Street it was like you have to like don't spin out around this corner or flip your car because then you got to pay for it. I really liked Pro Street. That was pretty fun. And then like Underground, they had like the drifting challenges where you have to like drift in like, a certain section.
I liked Underground.
And then Carbon had like the canyon duels, which were like intense.
Oh, Mustang. First to the finish. Tap and hold.
Tap and hold. Tap to tap tap.
Left or right to steer. Controls can be changed.
Yeah, I deleted the game today, but then I okay. So what I did was I was doing that event and I was talking about because I had this like really really like powerful car that I put so much time and in-game like assets into. So then I had a little bit of gold left. So I thought that because every time you race, you have the option to just pay to go through like you could pay like 50 gold to skip the race. So I thought that like my strategy was, okay, I'll get to a certain point, then I'll just keep paying to skip the races. Mm-hmm. But then like as soon as you got to the end and it was like 60, then 70, and then 80, and then I just lost all my gold. And I'm just like, wow, I just screwed myself over. Because I kind of put $5.
That was weird.
I kind of put $5 into the game. I know, my bad.
Well, now you know.
A screen popped up and it's like, hey, buy the new Subaru Impreza WRX STI. And I'm just like, how did you know that was my favorite car ever? No, seriously, how did it know? Like, no one else got that pop up.
Google knows.
What? I'm so confused. They're watching me.
Oh, the cops
They're
are
in
after
my
me.
head. How do they know that? I have like 3 Subaru Impreza toys on my tower. And then the toy you gave me, the Chevrolet Impala. From the crate, yeah. But seriously, how did they know that? That's so that kind of I had to pay $5 because
Connected to the internet, they know all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can't play it at work because I don't have data.
Uh-oh.
That's a piss off because that's where I play and beat most of my games these days. Hashtag adulthood.
Hashtag adulthood.
Okay,